Hey there everyone, Spazzy Dragon here. Welcome to Let's Play Part 7, I think. So, we left off in Kepler because there were a lot of players, and right now there's only one player, but it's a 80-something, so hopefully it's not someone that's gonna try and, stop us. Okay, we are still on the... what the hell was the name of the character? Alcyon, sorry, yeah, I don't even know how I how I name my characters. And we're currently hauling a huge amount of car to mine, and we have a small transport. Yeah, for a moment there I had this little lag, which happens when players pop up on the radar. Let's see what's going on. So this player was just in Colorado, and he just jumped, he was just in, Kepler, and he just jumped to Colorado. Which is a bad thing. It means that we can't really take the gate. I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't really want to find out. The thing is, if you're doing smuggling, then being paranoid is a good thing. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to go around... Holy shit, what is this? A Jacob. It's a Bumblebee. He has the same ship as I do. But this only means one thing, is that he was the only player there. I was actually thinking that he was some sort of lawful. Which is not to say that he isn't, I'm just saying that at least in this system, with the chip that he has probably no way to, hinder my stuff. So, again, I don't want to show you, like, flying for 15 or 30 minutes, so... this guy. Okay, check this out. If you get stuck behind an NPC, just F4 on him, and you'll make the jump. Very good drink. Okay, so this is the problem now. We are in Colorado, and we're using the gate in the lane. Right now, if there is someone manning the LPIID's flags net, then technically what is happening that they are going to see player Alcyon has entered trade lane in C4, and then they can scan me, and then they will see. And at this point, they're going to see player Alcyon has exited the lane at whatever this place is. So they can track my movements now, and if someone's actually watching. So this is one of the reasons why you don't do a lot of smuggling during the peak hours. As you can see, there's actually 84 people online right now. But, well, that's part of the thrill. That's part of the thrill. It doesn't mean that we can't, take something a little less, unlawful back. Harrison Solo, Colorado. So, I don't know who this is. See, the thing is, as long as no one knows what we're carrying, we're safe. But in any case, I'm gonna try and keep myself off the lane at this point, because someone just jumped into the system. Yep, there he is. It is, in fact, a Freelancer. It's a Freelancer armored transport, in fact. Hopefully he's not going to go after us. Is he gonna yes, he's taking the lane. Good. Again, trying to keep yourself off of players' radars is probably the best choice you're gonna have. Okay, so the hole is somewhere around here. That's like 40k, that's not a lot. Considering we flew 100k back in New Tokyo. Okay, so this run is not going to be as profitable as I first thought, because we did a lot of, off-lane flying. But it's money, and that's something we need. Actually, let's take a look what is going on with the convoy. Oh wow, that is a lot of people in Colorado all of a sudden. So the choice to get off the lane was probably a good one. Okay. Oh, we have GRN in New Berlin now. Interesting. New York. There's a lot of people in New York. Hopefully there's no one... Oh, see? LPI, ADX. LPI stands for Liberty Police Incorporated, I think. This guy's using a LPI ID, so he probably knows what we are. Unless he's in a battle. Hopefully he is in a battle. Although if he isn't, then, you know, this might be problematic. I'm actually looking where the hell did that convoy go. Oh, there's the jump hole. Close enough. The more you play this game, you sort of develop that stupid nav map in your head, and you remember all the positions of the jump holes. Like, either on the map or adjacent to whatever body. I know for a fact that, like, if you go from Tau 23 to Tau 39, and you aim yourself at one of the very bright stars, and you just fly towards it, you actually hit the baffin jump hole, which is pretty neat. Okay, so this is where the things start getting interesting. Hopefully they didn't notice me, and there's no one on this side of the hole. Yes, everything's clear. We're just going to fly towards Rochester now. And hopefully nothing's around Rochester. If there's people around Rochester, we'll need to make like a 180 turn and just all on the other side. But thankfully now we actually do have a radar. We have a good scanner, so we're going to pick up people from a much longer range, unless they're cloaked, obviously. Which is always a problem. One of the things I really love about smuggling is that you sort of like dump this whole like amount of cardamom, like, or any other illegal goods on the capital planet or whatever. You undock and you're just smugly sitting. It's like, hey officer, I'm not doing anything bad. It's a good feeling though, seriously. Okay, so mind you, if I had a bigger ship, then D3. D3, he's at Fort Bush. Interesting. We're gonna go to Fort Bush right now and see what's up. But first of all, we're just gonna dump these drugs off. 6 million credits. So we made about 5.5 in total, because we spent like what, 1 million credits to actually buy this thing. 13 million credits, not bad. We could actually switch to a better ship than this, but I'm thinking we're just gonna save the money for now. And you know, just gonna save the money for now and upgrade it when we actually need to do that. I really wanted to see if we can get into one of those IMG convoys, and that's actually, this is where they are, like, at least one of them is. It looks like the Outcast sort of ruined that little jump of theirs. There you go. Okay, distress call. Liberty Overlord class dreadnoughts. D3. Let's go roleplay with this guy. D3. Well, I am in D3, so where the hell is he? TFG. Oh wow, that's actually a lot of people. Ooh. Where are they? That's a lot of red players. These Navy boys seem pretty chill. That's a Xeno. We don't want a Xeno. So this is where the TFGs are. Those are legionaries. This is good, actually. It means that these guys are not going to harm me because they don't harm civilians. They might stop me, but I don't think they're gonna harm me. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly through, no problem. Actually, we're gonna stick around and see if we can... If one of these dreads die, they might drop some interesting loot. We're just gonna see how this unravels. Because that's a lot of players in one spot. There's chance that they're gonna drop some very good loot. We're not talking about millions, but you know, ammo's always not that cheap. Let's see what we have, like H-fuel, nanobots. Nothing interesting. Actually, I just noticed that we don't have Fire Weapon Group 3. Fire Weapon Group 3 to middle mouse button. There we go. Now we can chain fire. Which is a good thing. So you have the Legion. We have one single Xeno. More Legion. Starblazer. This guy is gonna get wrecked because he doesn't have any. Well, look at you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep next to him. What does he have? He has no torpedoes that we can sell. He has reinforced that we could sell. Oh, aren't you fighting? Yep. Yes, you are. Nom 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 nom. More. More plus. There you go. We can actually sell this, which is good. Let's actually look at what they have. They have an Eagle, a Prosecutor, a Saber. This is good. This is a lot of potential stuff we can tractor in. So who's being under fire right now? Nobody yet. It doesn't seem they have any bombers, so I don't really know what they're going to do with that dreadnought. But there you go. You know, if I actually had my accounts on this PC of mine, I would actually go... Oh, actually, no, we don't want to shoot rogues. We actually want to fix our reputation with the rogues at some point. Okay, so... These guys are not going to do anything right now because... Like, there's nothing they can do about those dreadnoughts, I think. Yeah, they're not going to do anything about them. Yeah. Again, if only I had my account over here, then I could actually go and shoot them, but... But there you go. So what I'm going to do is... Well, quite frankly, I don't know what we can do. There's something going on in New Berlin, but that's that. I suppose we could hit Pennsylvania and see if we can mine up something better. I mean, this time it's gonna be worth the trip. Yeah, that is exactly what we're gonna do. Although, I'm not exactly sure what sort of job we're gonna have. Good drink. Actually, what do we have in Pennsylvania? That's a lot of people in Pennsylvania. And some of them are actually pretty high level, so hopefully it's nothing stupid. We will need to swap one of these turrets out for a mining turret. Well, this brings me back, doesn't it? At least this time we're not a Sunrider. I suppose we should, like, replace that one turret right now. I think we're gonna quickly fill ourselves up with helium and we might as well cut the episode there. Unless something interesting happened. Actually, I shouldn't have sold it. Fucker. What, there is no mining array? Seriously? Well, that's shit. Suppose we'll need to buy it somewhere else then. Do we even have that place mapped though? Okay. Transport, pulse turrets, train cruiser. Okay, what about M? Mini Razor, minor ID, medium transport, That's odd. That's odd that they're not selling actual... Interesting. Where's the transport mining turrets, though? Oh, there it is. Heavy mining array. I just sold my fucking turret again, didn't I? This... Yep, that's the one. Okay, let's go see how well we can actually... We should have sold this. Okay, so we have a Freelancer ID'd Bumblebee, and as far as I can tell, I think the helium behind Planet Area was just one of those mining commodities that anything could mine. Oh, the SF Scylla was put out of action by one of the fighters, which is odd. Cool. Better them than me. That's a Navy. It's a Navy armored transport. Mister. Wow, that is a heavily fitting name for a Navy character. Okay, we have 1,700 units, which is a decent amount. Let's quickly see what sort of bonus are we getting. Okay, we just shot 1 rock, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we shot 10 rocks. And we have 100. Okay, we can do this. Oh, you're right. Pro tip. Don't show the cockpits when you're mining. This is how I mine. I usually just go back and strafe around so the rocks actually spawn. The good thing about doing this in a ship this big is that, you know, the NPCs are not going to bother you too much. I suppose technically they're weak enough that, you know, even big ships, like even small ships aren't bothered too much, but, you know, having them actually attack you and start beating your shields is pretty annoying, and, you know, if you have a ship like this, they're probably just going to go,
"Yeah, this is too much, I can't take, I'm gonna fly away, help!"
or something along those lines. Well, isn't this riveting? This is actually something you might want to try if you're low on money. Just get yourself a miner ID, get yourself a fairly small ship, but with, like, I don't know, get a freighter or something, and that way you can actually try and sell this thing to larger transports, because, again, remember what I said in the first episodes that, you know, the trip to Kasari is actually worth the effort only if you have a large enough ship. So there's absolutely no need for you to fly all that way if you can actually just sell it off to people like this. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, we are almost at 1,000 now, which is good. Mr. is on the radar and he's getting close. Faggot better not be after my ore. No, the dude is just chilling there. Well then please chill at a distance from me. One of the things I really hate about this field is the fact that the players pop up way too late. So if some sort of hostile comes around, he might already be within cruiser disruptor range by the time I actually notice him. What the fuck? What are you doing? Actually, no, I don't care. You're probably doing the same thing as I am. Stealing my ore. Hey, 300 more units, and we will have enough to go and sell it off in Kasari, and after that we're gonna visit the miners. Although that might need to wait until there's actually miners online. You already saw they were doing a convoy, but for some reason that fell apart. Actually, no, not for some reason, just because. But yeah. Yeah, this guy is just. Why the fuck is he just sitting there? Yeah, one thing you don't want to do is select the player while you're mining, otherwise you're going to be mining into their cargo hold. What is he doing? Oh, yeah, he's trying to mine with grants. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so this time we actually have a good amount. So there's let's say that's 1,700, as the Americans like to point out. Okay, let's try not ramming ourselves into the planet. Okay, that is how much? 1710 times Osaka 4320. That's 5.4 million credits. So this is not that bad. We're just gonna take that, and we're gonna take that and fly over to what's his face, to Kasari, and after that we're just gonna go to the IMGs and see what we can get from them. You know, being part of one of their convoys would be a much safer choice, but we don't really need all of them to be online. We just need, we just need to have at least one player there who can mine for us, and usually that's the case. I just want to know how much they're actually gonna ask for, like 1,700 units. Yeah, that's interesting. I know. I suppose we're gonna stop here. We're gonna chill on Philadelphia Spaceport, and yeah. So what we did right now, we took a little trip. Take a little trip. No, that was a corn reference. We just took a little trip to Kasari, bought ourselves a new ship. Then we went to the Outcasts, got some drugs, shipped those to Liberty, because Liberty needs more drugs. And yeah, now we're gonna chill in the bar a little bit, and after that we're gonna take these things back to Kasari again. And hopefully after that trip and the trip after the miners, we're actually gonna get a proper ship. And so yeah, the first thing you want to do is pretty much get a transport going, and as soon as we got that, I'm just going to stop trying to get a bigger transport as soon as we hit like 3.4K transports, you know, the medium-sized ones. And after we do that, we can start focusing on better characters, which actually have some relevance, right? So yeah, this is gonna be where we're gonna be, you know, pausing the video. So see you in the next part.